Hey, I just wanted to share a new update with iRefFoos and getiref.com. So if you remember last time we had a new update, there was a new tab at the bottom, the referee tab. So that is changed now for referees. They can now log in. So in order to access the referee tab and get notified and things like that, there's a referee login now. So you can go over into settings and you can create an account. Creating an account is super simple. It's just like a username, an email, password, and that's it. The email doesn't, we don't use the email. It's just a login kind of thing for identifying you as your username. So I have an account already set up here that I've been using, and for I've named her Jenny. She's my test ref. So this is a referee logging into her account. So she's signing in. She signed in successfully. Now it says, yep, account signed in as Jenny. So now if I go over to the referee tab, it's now going to load a new referee tab. Before there was kind of limited functionality, and now it's full-fledged kind of functionality with the ability to do non-electronic payments with electronic payments as well. So now there's the referee dashboard. It looks kind of similar to what it was before, but it's been entirely rebuilt. As a hint, it's all web-based now. It's as opposed to native OS, so I can make updates to it via the website much quicker and fix bugs and things like that. So everything looks kind of the same, but you'll see there's one new kind of area. There's a referee profile or a profile setting here. You still have the ability to make yourself available. You just see when Jenny made herself available here in the phone. Up down here, the ref showed up. For Jenny, showed up as a available ref. So that's that wasn't new, but now that there's a profile for refs, so refs now have the ability to have a nickname that you can be displayed as. So she's set her name to Jenny. That's how she wants to be seen by players who might want her services, her reffing services. There's different payment methods now. Before there was like cash only, but now there's what I call electronic and non-electronic payments scenarios. So electronic payments are like you can use credit card or various other things to pay for the reffing services. You can choose whatever currency you want, and in order as a ref, you need to set up your banking information. So Jenny's already done all this, so she's already verified and ready and set up. It's just essentially entering in your banking info. I'm leveraging Stripe, which is a very well-known kind of like financial services credit card processing kind of thing. It's actually the same system that Lyft uses. So I'm using Stripe, which is what Lyft uses as well. So you can definitely trust that payments are going to happen. And if not, there's ways to recover things. So this is all set up. Jenny's set up to accept electronic payments. So you have to set this up before you're allowed to accept electronic payments. Obviously, refs can now have a custom rate. So for example, if Jenny, when she refs, right now she's set for $3 per game per person. That's a bit steep for US. Let's set her down to 150. And then when she exits out of here and makes herself back available again. Now, as the player, say a player needs a ref, table 65, now they can go with a non-electronic payment, which is going to work the same it was before. So this is like for cash, or if you're not charging for refs, or if you're already being recompensated or reimbursed some other way, that's you can choose this one. There's no cash values or cash amounts here now within it. I'll just do the notification for you, or the site will. But now that there's electronic payments as well, so you can choose a electronic payment, and then here you as well, like me as the player, say I'm Eric Dunn, I'm the player. I'm living right now in Canada, so I can say, hey, I want to see what this is going to cost me in Canadian. So it's going to convert this over to Canadian, and the rate down here is also shown in Canadian. Even though Jenny said she wants $1.50 US per game, it's going to show me the rate in my currency for myself. So when you choose a electronic payment, you have the right, or you need to actually select the ref, so we know how much to charge you. So you actually can select the ref, and Jenny will be notified directly as your reffing services are needed. It's kind of like when you're in like Uber and you're choosing a certain car. It's kind of the same thing. So you can either do kind of the cash broadcast to all refs out there within a 2-mile radius. Hey, can you help me out? And we'll figure out, you know, when you get to the table. Or if you do electronic, you're choosing the actual ref. You get to choose the actual ref that you want. So if there's a list of refs here that you know, maybe there's some good ones, maybe there's some ones that are, you know, maybe not so good. You can choose the good ones or choose the ones with a rate that you will agree to. So once there's electronic payment set, it shows me what the whole amount is. So for example, if it's actually 5 games left, it's going to be a bit more. Let's say it's 4 games, whatever. And it's doubles. So now I can say pay. So when I say pay here, so as myself, as Eric, I'm actually putting a hold on my credit card. It's not actually taking money out yet, because the money's only taken out when the ref shows up and he's ready to start reffing, and I'll show you how that works. So this is how it's already got a pre-configured credit card inside here. This is just a test credit card. Don't try to copy the number. It's not going to work. So then I can choose to pay here. And again, this is just putting a hold on my card at this point. And you'll see that Jenny over here got her things updated and says that there's a match there, and that she can actually, because she was the one directly requested, that she can accept or decline this actual request. Like maybe she's busy. So you'll see here it showed, you know, me in that inside here that I'm looking at the value in Canadian, but over here what Jenny sees is she sees her currency. So she can choose to accept this. I'm not going to use my mouse. I have to use my finger over here on my phone. So I can accept this. I'll accept the match. So Jenny's agreed to accept the match, but she's not paid yet. Jenny only gets paid when she shows up to the actual table and gets the code that is only the player has. So the player is given a 6-digit code. So once the ref shows up to the table, the player can give the ref the 6-digit code. The ref then enters the 6-digit code because the ref is shown up. Ready, she is ready to ref. So it's 817 972, and that code is going to be verified. And if the code is then entered correctly, then yep. So then here on the ref side, it says that yep, I got to go to table 65. I've been paid the $24. And on the player side, it says yep, the ref is there. The ref is there. Obviously, the ref had to be there for them to give them the code, so the match can start. And so that's how electronic payments work. So it's really quite nice that the payment, the credit card hold, and the hold is only charged when it's actually the ref shows up and enters the right code. If the ref doesn't show up, then that hold, you can either cancel it yourself as the player, and that hold will be released immediately. Or if the hold just expires, say you forgot to cancel it, the hold will just expire after a few days. So you're never charged until the ref shows up and you give them the code. So when the match is done, the player can give a thumbs up or just say complete. So gives that thumbs up, and then it refreshes back to here. You notice here now the ref was automatically notified that the match was done as well, and so his thing clears, and she can go back to being available. So those are the main things that are new. There's now essentially electronic payments are possible. The ref has to sign up, enter in their banking information. Player thing really doesn't change. But they can enter in a credit card, and I think it's going to work with Apple Pay as well. If I was using the website on my phone. But if that's not working now, I can definitely add that later. Just more easy ways to be able to pay. One other thing that I haven't quite shown last time, there's now a dashboard on the Get a Ref website. So you can go to the dashboard and kind of see from a world view, you know, what matches have transpired and what's happened. If you can kind of drill down to see. You know, you can't drill down all the way, but you get a general sense that somewhere in Vancouver Island here, there's a bunch of action happening. This is me testing. So it gives you a list of all the refs that have been requested and where the match is completed or not. And right now I'm showing dollar values, which I will probably remove because there's no need to really show that once people actually really start using this. And refs, when they mark themselves available, they'll show up as a little green circle just to generally show that hey, a ref was made themselves available at this time. So if you looked at the site previously, there was a couple refs over, and I think there was one in the UK and one in Sweden somewhere. I remember we're checking out the app. But in order to do the financial stuff, I needed to clear the database and restart from scratch. So I've reset everything. So yeah, you can give it a shot. This should be out. This release should be out within a day or two, because I just pushed them out to the app stores, and it's out for Android and out for Apple, and so people refs can start getting payment electronically. This is kind of just like Uber for refs, getting refs and players connected just through Uber, so you can connect to each other directly and handle the payment part of that. If there is any payment, if there's no payment part of it, then you can just use the the non-electronic form. Nothing really else new in the app other than just all of this kind of stuff. Everything else is pretty much the same as it was. But I will be adding things as always as I go forward. Thanks for listening, and download it today.